Hey there! I'm excited to share some transformative Stoic principles that have helped me build confidence and resilience. Practicing Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about learning to respond thoughtfully to life's challenges and focusing on what truly matters. I've found that real confidence doesn't come from external achievements or others' approval. It's built by aligning my actions with my values and staying resilient in the face of setbacks. In this journey, I've discovered key practices like cultivating a positive mindset, focusing on priorities, and building self-discipline. These Stoic lessons have helped me stay grounded, motivated, and clear in my purpose. I hope these ideas inspire you to develop your inner strength and approach life's challenges with confidence and calm. Let's dive in. 1. Cultivating a positive mindset. A positive mindset is foundational for navigating life's challenges with resilience and confidence. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control external events, we can control our interpretations of them. This mental flexibility allows us to choose a constructive, optimistic outlook in the face of adversity. As Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This insight reminds me that confidence is not about having an ideal life, but about shaping my response to whatever life presents. Before adopting this Stoic principle, I often let negative thoughts dictate my mood and reactions. Worries about failure, self-doubt, and what others thought of me would cloud my mind, weakening my confidence. Stoicism's emphasis on controlling thoughts encouraged me to start reframing how I interpret setbacks, mistakes, or uncertainties. This shift has been transformative, empowering me to view life through a lens of growth rather than limitation. Now, I see challenges as opportunities to strengthen my resilience rather than as threats to my confidence. One of the Stoic practices that has helped me build a positive mindset is the art of reframing. Reframing involves consciously adjusting our perspective on situations, particularly those that seem negative or daunting. For example, instead of viewing a mistake as a failure, I now try to see it as a valuable lesson. This approach has helped me redefine challenges as steps in my journey towards self-improvement, not as measures of my worth or success. By choosing constructive interpretations, I cultivate resilience and confidence, even when things don't go as planned. To make positivity a habit, I integrate daily affirmations and self-reflection exercises. Each morning, I set aside a few moments to affirm my strengths, my goals, and my ability to handle life's unpredictabilities. This practice doesn't just lift my spirits. It reinforces a mindset rooted in optimism and possibility. Self-reflection in the evening, where I review my actions, thoughts, and responses to the day's events, further strengthens this habit. Through these exercises, I gain insight into my thought patterns, helping me correct negative thinking and reinforce positive interpretations. The benefits of a positive mindset extend beyond immediate reactions to setbacks. I've found that it fosters a more balanced approach to all of life's interactions. When faced with criticism, instead of reacting defensively, I now see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. When uncertainty arises, I remind myself that challenges are a natural part of life's journey. This change has shifted my focus from avoiding difficulties to embracing them. And with each encounter, I feel my confidence deepen. Stoicism has shown me that optimism isn't about ignoring difficulties, but about choosing a response that empowers me. By making a habit of reframing and self-reflection, I've created a mindset that reinforces inner strength, reduces anxiety, and encourages me to face life's uncertainties with a steady sense of self-assurance. This approach has not only boosted my confidence, but has also helped me cultivate a more resilient, optimistic view of myself and the world around me. 2. Practicing mindfulness and presence. Mindfulness, or the practice of being fully present in the moment, is an essential Stoic principle that brings clarity, calm, and a stronger sense of confidence. In a world where we are constantly bombarded by information and distractions, it's easy to get caught up in thoughts of the past or worries about the future. Practicing mindfulness helps us tune into the present, enabling us to experience life fully while letting go of anxieties over things outside our control. Marcus Aurelius, one of Stoicism's most prominent figures, emphasized this practice, advising us to confine yourself to the present. By embracing this mindset, I find greater confidence in my ability to face challenges, knowing I am grounded in the here and now. Before integrating mindfulness into my life, I frequently found myself overwhelmed by thoughts about things I couldn't change or control. Worries about future outcomes or past mistakes consumed my mind, draining my energy and reducing my ability to enjoy the present moment. However, Stoicism's emphasis on presence and acceptance has been instrumental in shifting my focus. By learning to anchor myself in the present, I am able to approach situations calmly, making decisions based on what's happening now instead of being influenced by imagined future fears or past regrets. Mindfulness also helps me engage more fully in everything I do, which in turn boosts my confidence. When I am truly present, whether in a work task, a conversation, or even a personal hobby, I give my best effort, unclouded by distractions. This sense of deep engagement brings about a feeling of mastery and accomplishment, reinforcing my belief in my own abilities. I find that when I'm fully focused, I'm better able to make clear, thoughtful decisions, and I can respond to challenges with greater clarity and resilience. To make mindfulness a habit, I incorporate simple practices throughout my day. I start with brief breathing exercises each morning to center myself and set a calm tone for the day. Whenever I feel my mind drifting, I use my breath as an anchor to bring me back to the present. For example, during high-pressure situations, I pause and take a few deep breaths to calm my mind, allowing me to refocus and respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. These short pauses have been instrumental in helping me stay centered, particularly when faced with stressful or overwhelming situations. Mindfulness doesn't just involve controlling thoughts, it also involves cultivating a sense of gratitude for the present. The Stoics encouraged practicing gratitude as a way to appreciate life's simple moments rather than constantly striving for something more. I've learned to savor these small moments of joy, whether it's a meal, a walk outside, or time spent with loved ones. This practice of gratitude keeps me grounded and reminds me that life is happening here and now, making me feel more content and secure in the present moment. By practicing mindfulness and being present, I feel more in control of my life. I am no longer lost in regrets or anxieties, but instead approach each day with clarity and purpose. This sense of focus, calm, and gratitude has strengthened my inner confidence, allowing me to face life's challenges with a steady and assured mindset. 3. Embracing a continuous learning mindset. A continuous learning mindset is central to Stoic philosophy, encouraging us to stay curious, adaptable, and open to growth throughout our lives. Stoicism teaches that wisdom is the highest virtue, and that knowledge is never complete. Epictetus once said, It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows, a reminder that confidence doesn't come from believing we know everything, but from being open to learning and growth. This insight has been transformative for me, shifting my focus from needing to be right to being willing to grow. Before adopting this mindset, I often felt hesitant about unfamiliar situations, fearing that I wasn't adequately prepared or that I would make mistakes. But by embracing Stoicism's principles, I've reframed my view of learning from something that only happens in formal settings to something continuous and embedded in daily life. I no longer see unfamiliar situations as tests of my abilities. Instead, I see them as opportunities to expand my understanding and resilience. Each new experience or challenge, whether successful or not, adds to my personal growth. This learning mindset has freed me from the pressure of perfectionism. Instead of fearing mistakes, I now view them as essential steps on the path to improvement. The Stoics believed that failure and setbacks were among life's greatest teachers, helping us build resilience and adaptability. Seneca advised, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." By embracing this philosophy, I feel less discouraged by challenges or failures, understanding that each one contributes to my growth and makes me more capable in the future. To cultivate this mindset, I actively seek new experiences and knowledge, whether through reading, engaging in discussions, or trying new activities. For instance, I set a personal goal to learn something new each day, no matter how small it may be. This could be a new concept, a skill, or even a new perspective gained from a conversation. This practice reinforces that growth is always within reach, and that my confidence is built on my adaptability and willingness to learn, rather than on static knowledge or expertise. In addition to external learning, the Stoics emphasize the importance of self-knowledge. Marcus Aurelius advised that we should dig within, as within is the fountain of good. This reflection helps me understand my thoughts, values, and motivations more deeply, providing a foundation for genuine self-improvement. By reflecting on my actions and thoughts, I can identify areas for growth, correct negative patterns, and strengthen my character. This process has helped me see that confidence is rooted in self-awareness and the humility to acknowledge areas for improvement. Finally, a learning mindset makes me more adaptable and resilient in the face of uncertainty. Life is unpredictable, but by staying open to learning, I trust that I can handle whatever comes my way. This adaptability, rather than a rigid need to have all the answers, fosters a deep-seated confidence. In embracing lifelong learning, I build a flexible, resilient mind, ready to face challenges and grow through each experience. 4. Focusing on what matters. In today's world, it's easy to get swept up in distractions, from social media and consumer culture to the constant demands of work and personal obligations. Stoicism, however, teaches the importance of focusing on what truly matters in life. Epictetus expressed this insight beautifully, saying, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This has helped me realize that real fulfillment, and consequently confidence, doesn't come from accumulating achievements or material goods, but from dedicating myself to my core values and focusing on what aligns with my purpose. Before embracing this mindset, I often found myself stretched thin, trying to meet various expectations and chase goals that didn't genuinely resonate with me. I thought that confidence was built through external accomplishments or the approval of others. However, Stoicism has shown me that confidence grows when we prioritize what is genuinely meaningful. by identifying and committing to the things that matter most, whether they be personal growth, relationships, kindness, or creativity. I feel more grounded, secure, and intentional in my daily life. One way I practice this focus is by periodically revisiting and clarifying my values. I ask myself, what do I truly care about? And does this goal or task align with those values? This exercise has helped me become more selective about how I spend my time and energy. For example, rather than pursuing activities purely for external validation, I now focus on actions that reflect my core values and bring lasting fulfillment. This realignment has given me a sense of purpose and direction, making me feel more confident in my choices. Focusing on what matters also involves letting go of the need for external validation. It's natural to want to be appreciated or recognized by others, but Stoicism reminds us that these opinions are outside our control. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This teaching underscores the importance of inner values over outward recognition. By concentrating on what's meaningful to me, I no longer rely on others' opinions to define my worth. Instead, my confidence grows from knowing I am living authentically, aligned with my principles. This focus also means learning to set boundaries and say no to commitments that don't align with my purpose. I've learned that saying no is essential to protect my energy for what truly matters. While this was challenging at first, it has been empowering. By choosing to engage only in activities that resonate with my values, I feel a stronger sense of ownership over my time and a deeper confidence in my decisions. Ultimately, focusing on what matters leads to a simpler, more intentional life. The Stoics believed that simplicity is key to a meaningful existence, as it clears away the clutter that detracts from our inner peace. As I concentrate on my values and priorities, I find that I am less affected by life's distractions. This clarity provides a strong foundation for self-assurance, giving me the confidence to navigate life's complexities with a steady and clear mind. By dedicating myself to what truly matters, I cultivate a sense of fulfillment that is grounded in purpose rather than in fleeting achievements or external validation. 5. Practicing self-reflection. Self-reflection is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth and is central to Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches that self-awareness and honesty are essential for a meaningful life. The Stoics believed that by regularly examining our thoughts, actions, and motivations, we gain clarity about who we are, what we value, and where we need to improve. Seneca, a famous Stoic philosopher, recommended daily self-reflection, advising, "We should every night call ourselves to account." This practice has profoundly impacted my confidence and sense of purpose, as it helps me understand myself better and make decisions that align with my values. Before incorporating self-reflection into my routine, I often reacted impulsively to situations without considering my deeper motivations. This lack of awareness sometimes led to choices that didn't truly reflect my values, leaving me feeling disconnected or dissatisfied. Embracing self-reflection has helped me correct this tendency. By dedicating time each day to examine my actions and thoughts, I better understand my strengths, weaknesses, and the areas where I want to grow. This intentional introspection has fostered a grounded confidence as I now make choices from a place of self-awareness rather than reacting on autopilot. One of the most effective ways I practice self-reflection is through journaling. Each evening I set aside a few minutes to write about my day. What did I do well? Where did I fall short? What emotions or thoughts influenced my actions? This process is not about self-criticism, but about learning and growth. By identifying patterns in my behavior, I can actively work on improving aspects of myself that hold me back while celebrating progress in areas where I've grown. This consistent journaling practice helps me stay focused on my values and goals, reminding me of what truly matters to me. Self-reflection also allows me to catch negative patterns and reframe them constructively. For instance, if I notice that I reacted defensively in a conversation, I can explore why that happened and think of ways to respond more mindfully in the future. This practice of examining and refining my responses has improved my interactions with others and reinforced my self-confidence, as I feel more in control of my reactions and less driven by impulsive emotions. In addition to daily reflections, I find it helpful to set aside time each month to review my progress and recalibrate my goals. During these sessions, I assess how well I've aligned with my values and whether my actions support my long-term vision. This process keeps me on track and ensures that I'm growing intentionally, fostering a deeper confidence rooted in purpose and self-awareness. Self-reflection has taught me that confidence doesn't come from perfection, but from being honest about who I am and committed to becoming the best version of myself. By consistently examining my actions, thoughts, and goals, I cultivate a mindset of growth, clarity, and resilience. This ongoing journey of self-discovery and improvement builds a profound inner confidence, helping me face life's challenges with authenticity and strength. 6. Building resilience in the face of challenges. Resilience is a core Stoic principle and a fundamental quality for developing confidence. Life inevitably presents us with difficulties, setbacks, disappointments, unexpected challenges, but Stoicism teaches that true strength lies not in avoiding these obstacles, but in how we respond to them. Epictetus reminded us, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This insight emphasizes that resilience is a choice, a deliberate practice of maintaining calm and control even when faced with adversity. Embracing this perspective has helped me become more adaptable and less shaken by life's unpredictable nature. Before integrating resilience into my mindset, I often felt overwhelmed by challenges and feared failure, seeing obstacles as threats to my progress. But Stoicism has taught me to view these difficulties as opportunities to grow stronger and develop my inner character. Instead of fearing setbacks, I now try to see them as necessary steps on my journey, helping me build resilience and fortifying my confidence to handle future challenges. This shift has made me less likely to give up when things get tough and has instilled in me a deeper sense of trust in my own capabilities. One way I actively build resilience is by practicing Premeditatio Malorum, or the premeditation of evils, a Stoic exercise that involves mentally preparing for potential challenges or setbacks. By envisioning difficulties that might arise, I can imagine my responses and consider solutions, helping me approach situations with a calm, composed attitude when they actually occur. This practice has been transformative because it removes the element of surprise from hardships, allowing me to confront them with confidence and a sense of preparedness. Additionally, I remind myself that resilience is about accepting imperfection and being okay with failure. The Stoics believed that failure is not something to fear, but a valuable teacher. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." When I encounter failure, I no longer see it as a reflection of my worth, but as a temporary setback and a chance to learn. This shift in perspective has been liberating. I'm more willing to take risks, knowing that my confidence doesn't hinge on always succeeding, but on my ability to learn and grow from every experience. Resilience also involves managing emotions, especially during challenging times. I practice grounding techniques, such as deep breathing, when I feel stressed or overwhelmed. These moments of pause allow me to regain control over my reactions, helping me approach challenges with a clear mind and steady resolve. By grounding myself in the present and focusing on what I can control, I minimize the impact of external events and maintain a sense of inner stability. Finally, I reflect on past challenges that I've overcome, reminding myself of my strength and resilience. Reflecting on these victories, even the small ones, reinforces my confidence in my ability to handle future obstacles. Each time I face a hardship and emerge stronger, my resilience and self-assurance grow, creating a foundation of confidence built not on easy successes, but on the triumph over adversity. By embracing resilience as a daily practice, I cultivate a steady, adaptable mindset that helps me navigate life's ups and downs with confidence. This resilience not only strengthens my character, but also deepens my trust in my own ability to face challenges with courage and composure. 7. Practicing gratitude. Daily. Gratitude is a powerful Stoic principle that fosters inner peace, resilience, and confidence. By focusing on the blessings and positives in our lives, we develop a mindset that appreciates the present moment rather than constantly yearning for more. Epictetus expressed this idea beautifully. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Practicing gratitude has shown me that true wealth lies not in acquiring more, but in fully appreciating what I already have. This shift has brought a sense of fulfillment that fuels my confidence and contentment. Before incorporating gratitude into my daily routine, I often found myself focusing on what I lacked. I'd dwell on things I hadn't achieved, possessions I didn't own, or future goals I hadn't reached. This lack mindset created an undercurrent of dissatisfaction, making it difficult to feel confident or satisfied. By practicing gratitude, I've learned to redirect my focus to the present and recognize the abundance in my life. This change has reduced feelings of inadequacy and scarcity, replacing them with a deeper sense of appreciation and self-assurance. One of the simplest but most transformative ways I practice gratitude is through daily journaling. Each evening, I take a few minutes to write down 3 things I'm grateful for. These can be as simple as a warm meal, a conversation with a friend, or the opportunity to learn something new. This habit may seem small, but it has profoundly impacted my outlook. By consistently acknowledging the positives in my life, I reinforce a mindset that sees the good in each day, regardless of what challenges I may be facing. Gratitude has also taught me to appreciate the journey, rather than fixating solely on outcomes. Instead of focusing exclusively on future goals, I've started valuing the steps I take each day. This shift allows me to celebrate progress and enjoy the process of growth, which naturally builds confidence. When I focus on small victories and appreciate the present, I feel more grounded, recognizing that each day contributes to my overall development. In addition to journaling, I've incorporated mindfulness exercises that emphasize gratitude. For instance, during moments of stress or self-doubt, I pause and reflect on things that are going well in my life. This practice helps me shift my perspective from what's going wrong to what's going right, reinforcing a more balanced and resilient mindset. I find that these mindful pauses allow me to respond to challenges with a clearer, more confident frame of mind, as I am reminded of the strengths and resources I already possess. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean ignoring struggles. Rather, it helps me view them in the context of a life filled with blessings. When I focus on what I have rather than what I lack, I develop a stronger foundation of contentment and security. This feeling of abundance strengthens my inner peace and resilience, giving me a quiet confidence that isn't easily shaken by setbacks. By cultivating gratitude daily, I've transformed my outlook on life. I am no longer driven by a sense of inadequacy or scarcity, but by appreciation for the present. This approach has deepened my resilience and enriched my confidence, helping me navigate life's challenges with a steady sense of fulfillment and optimism. 8. Understanding and defining personal beliefs. Knowing and living by our values is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, providing a strong foundation for confidence, resilience, and purpose. When we are clear on our personal beliefs, we no longer need to seek validation or approval from others because we are already grounded in what truly matters to us. Epictetus advised, "First, know who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly," reminding us that confidence and self-assurance come from aligning our actions with our core beliefs. Embracing this Stoic approach has helped me gain clarity on what I stand for, allowing me to make decisions with conviction and peace. Before defining my values, I often felt pulled in different directions, seeking validation from others and adjusting my behavior to meet external expectations. This created a sense of internal conflict, as I wasn't always acting in a way that reflected who I truly was or what I valued. But through self-reflection and understanding my beliefs, I've learned to trust my own values as the guiding force behind my decisions, reducing the need for external approval. This alignment has given me a profound sense of confidence and clarity, knowing I am living in accordance with my principles. To define my values, I began by reflecting on the qualities and principles that matter most to me. I asked myself questions like, what do I want to stand for? And what qualities do I admire and want to embody? This exercise helped me identify values such as integrity, kindness, growth, and authenticity. By articulating these beliefs, I created a personal compass that I use to guide my actions, relationships, and goals. This compass has become invaluable, providing a clear sense of direction and purpose. Living by these values has simplified my decision-making process. When faced with a difficult choice, I now consider whether my decision aligns with my core beliefs. If it does, I feel confident in moving forward. If it doesn't, I re-evaluate my options. This approach eliminates much of the second-guessing and self-doubt that used to plague my decisions. Instead of relying on others' opinions to validate my choices, I am guided by my own values, which brings a steady, grounded confidence. Defining my beliefs has also strengthened my resilience. By staying true to my principles, I can handle criticism or opposition more gracefully. Knowing that my decisions are rooted in values I deeply respect enables me to stand firm, even when others disagree. This alignment with my beliefs shields me from the instability that comes from constantly adjusting to fit others' expectations, reinforcing my sense of self-worth and inner stability. Self-reflection has been key in maintaining alignment with my beliefs. I periodically review my actions, asking myself if I am living in a way that honors my values. This practice keeps me accountable and ensures that my confidence is based on authenticity and consistency, not on fleeting accomplishments or external praise. By understanding and defining my personal beliefs, I have developed a confidence rooted in purpose and integrity. Living according to these principles has given me clarity, resilience, and a deep sense of peace, helping me navigate life's challenges with assurance and self-respect. 9. Having a clear vision for the future. A clear vision for the future is essential for building confidence, focus, and resilience. Stoicism teaches that knowing where we want to go and why gives us direction and a sense of purpose, helping us navigate life's challenges with a steady mind. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "People who labor all their lives but have no purpose to direct every thought and impulse toward are wasting their time." This insight reminds me that true confidence doesn't come from working aimlessly or accumulating random achievements, but from pursuing goals aligned with our values and long-term vision. Before I developed a clear vision, I often felt scattered, jumping from one goal to another without a real sense of purpose. I would start projects with enthusiasm, but quickly lose motivation, feeling uncertain about whether my efforts were leading me toward anything meaningful. Stoicism taught me that clarity of purpose simplifies life's complexities, helping me focus on what truly matters. By defining a clear vision, I now approach my goals with greater commitment, knowing that each step I take is contributing to something I genuinely care about. Creating my vision began with introspection. I asked myself questions like, what kind of life do I want to live? And what do I hope to accomplish that aligns with my values? By reflecting on my passions, values, and long-term aspirations, I gained a clearer picture of the future I wanted to work toward. This vision includes both personal and professional goals, such as cultivating meaningful relationships, achieving financial independence, and continually growing in wisdom and kindness. Defining these goals has provided me with a mental map, which serves as my guide whenever I face difficult decisions or setbacks. Having this vision has also made it easier to prioritize my time and energy. When new opportunities arise, I ask myself whether they align with my long-term goals. If they don't, I feel comfortable saying no without guilt, knowing that staying focused on my vision is more important than being busy. This approach has simplified my life, reducing distractions and freeing up time for the pursuits that truly matter. By dedicating myself to my core goals, I feel a deeper sense of satisfaction and confidence as I am continually progressing toward a future I find meaningful. A clear vision also serves as an anchor during challenging times. When I encounter setbacks, I remind myself of the bigger picture and the reasons behind my efforts. This perspective shift helps me stay resilient, as I understand that temporary obstacles don't define my journey, they're simply part of it. With a strong sense of purpose, I feel better equipped to persevere, trusting that every effort, even in adversity, brings me closer to my vision. Finally, having a clear vision helps me celebrate small victories along the way. Each achievement, no matter how minor, feels like a step forward, reinforcing my commitment and boosting my confidence. I am no longer chasing fleeting successes, but building a life aligned with my purpose. This sense of direction keeps me grounded, focused, and inspired to keep moving forward. In sum, cultivating a clear vision has brought focus, resilience, and fulfillment to my life. By knowing where I'm headed and why, I approach each day with a sense of purpose and a confidence rooted in long-term values, not short-term gains. 10. Practicing self-discipline. Self-discipline is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and an essential tool for building resilience, focus, and inner strength. In a world full of distractions and temptations, cultivating self-discipline allows us to stay grounded, act according to our values, and make progress toward our goals. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasized this by stating, "No man is free who is not master of himself." In this sense, freedom is not the ability to indulge in every impulse, but the power to control our actions and make deliberate choices. Practicing self-discipline has transformed my life, allowing me to align my actions with my goals and live with a sense of purpose and integrity. Before embracing Stoic principles of self-discipline, I often felt swayed by my emotions, immediate desires, and external pressures. I would set goals and make plans, only to find myself distracted or procrastinating. This inconsistency created frustration and eroded my confidence, as I felt unable to follow through on my intentions. By integrating self-discipline into my daily life, I've learned to prioritize my long-term goals over temporary impulses, building both a stronger sense of self and a trust in my own ability to achieve what I set out to do. One practical approach I use to develop self-discipline is setting clear, realistic goals and breaking them into smaller, manageable tasks. Rather than overwhelming myself with ambitious plans, I focus on small, consistent actions that build up over time. For example, instead of committing to an overly rigid exercise routine that I may not sustain, I commit to a short, daily workout that fits my schedule. This approach ensures that I'm making steady progress, no matter how small, which reinforces my discipline and builds momentum. Over time, these small wins accumulate, creating a strong foundation of confidence and resilience. Another key aspect of self-discipline is learning to manage my impulses and emotions. Stoicism teaches that while we can't control our initial feelings, we can control how we respond to them. When faced with the urge to procrastinate or indulge in distractions, I remind myself of my goals and the reasons behind my actions. Practicing techniques like pausing, taking deep breaths, or reflecting on my why helps me regain control and refocus on what truly matters. This discipline over my reactions has been invaluable, allowing me to resist immediate gratification in favor of long-term satisfaction and growth. Self-discipline also involves setting boundaries. I've learned to say no to things that don't align with my goals, freeing up time and energy for what truly matters. While this can be challenging, especially when social pressures come into play, I remind myself that discipline is about commitment to my values. By protecting my time and focusing on what's essential, I create a life that reflects my priorities rather than external expectations. This clarity strengthens my confidence, as I know I'm making deliberate choices rather than being pulled in every direction. Lastly, self-discipline provides a foundation of inner strength that extends beyond personal goals. The Stoics taught that by practicing discipline in small, daily actions, we develop resilience that can help us face life's bigger challenges. This principle reminds me that every act of self-discipline, whether sticking to a routine, controlling my reactions, or staying committed to my values, fortifies my character. Each time I choose discipline over distraction, I am actively building a foundation of confidence and inner peace. Through the practice of self-discipline, I've gained control over my life and confidence in my ability to navigate challenges. By aligning my actions with my values and goals, I am creating a life of purpose, focus, and resilience. This discipline, cultivated through small, consistent actions, has become the backbone of my personal growth, empowering me to become the best version of myself. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey through Stoic wisdom. I hope these principles help you feel more grounded, confident, and resilient as you navigate life's ups and downs. Remember, confidence isn't built overnight. It grows through daily practices like focusing on what matters, cultivating self-discipline, and aligning with our core values. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on Stoicism and personal growth. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Which Stoic principle resonates most with you? Are there any practices you're excited to try? And if you know someone who'd benefit from these insights, feel free to share this video with them. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.